Oceans may be responsible for making the Earth move in and out of ice ages every 100,000 years, finds a study. According to the study published in the journal Geology, oceans sucking carbon dioxide CO2 out of the atmosphere may have triggered this phenomena, dubbed the 100,000-year problem. This phenomena has been occurring for the past million years or so, and led to vast ice sheets covering North America, Europe and Asia. By studying the chemical makeup of tiny fossils on the ocean floor, the team discovered that there was more CO2 stored in the deep ocean during the Ice Age periods, at regular intervals every 100,000 years. This suggested that extra carbon dioxide was being pulled from the atmosphere and into the oceans at this time, subsequently lowering the temperature on the Earth and enabling vast ice sheets to engulf the northern hemisphere. We can think of the oceans as inhaling and exhaling carbon dioxide. So when the ice sheets are larger, the oceans have inhaled carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, making the planet colder. When the ice sheets are small, the oceans have exhaled carbon dioxide, so there is more in the atmosphere which makes the planet warmer, said Carrie Lear, researcher at the Cardiff University, Britain. By looking at the fossils of tiny creatures on the ocean floor, we showed that when ice sheets were advancing and retreating every 100,000 years, the oceans were inhaling more carbon dioxide in the cold periods, suggesting that there was less left in the atmosphere, Lear added. Marine algae play a key role in removing CO2 from the atmosphere, as it is an essential ingredient of photosynthesis. CO2 is put back into the atmosphere when deep ocean water rises to the surface through a process called upwelling. But when a vast quantity of sea ice is present, this prevents the CO2 from being exhaled, which could make the ice sheets bigger and prolong the Ice Age. The last Ice Age ended about 11,500 years ago and began 21,000 years ago, according to earlier study reports. We keep hearing that this month, or that month, or some other month, was the hottest month on record. May 2016 was the 13th consecutive warmest month on record, shouts the headline on weather.com. The 15th month in a row that we've had the hottest month on record, warns the accompanying video. NASA report, 8th consecutive warmest months on record. The article explains, April 2016 was the warmest April on record for the globe, making it the 12th consecutive month that Earth has recorded its warmest respective months on record. 8th, 13th, 15th, 12th. All of these conflicting numbers appeared in the same article. Whatever the number, it's still a con job. Look at this map from NOAA. It's a powerful visualization, showing temperature variations around the globe. When you see all of that pink and red, it looks almost catastrophic. And that's how they're conning us. As the old saying goes, a picture is worth 1,000 words. But when you take the time to look closely at that map, you will see that the vast majority of the heat is in the oceans. Not on land, where we live, but in the oceans. Look at the map, and you will see that temperatures were average during the month of May, or even colder than average across large swaths of Europe, South America, Africa, and almost all of the United States and Russia. The most exceptional cold, the article admits, was in northeastern Canada, which was 5 degrees Celsius, below average, 9 degrees Fahrenheit below average. So let me ask you, if humans are causing global warming, why doesn't the majority of that heat show up on land, where we actually live? How in the world can we be heating the oceans without heating the land? We can't. Why? Because it has nothing to do with humans. It's simply part of a naturally recurring cycle. Remember, we're now coming out of one of the 3 strongest El Niños on record. El Niño is a natural warming of the central and eastern equatorial Pacific Ocean that, for reasons still not well understood, recurs every few years. I think it has to do with underwater volcanic activity, but that's a different story. See Not by Fire but by Ice, Chapter 10, Fish 2. Whatever the cause, that warming is not a result of human activity. El Niños have struck our planet over and over again for millions of years, long before our ancestors kindled their first fire, or invented the horseless carriage. It's a cycle, it's a cycle, it's a cycle, and this time is no different from the others. It's not global warming, it's ocean warming. Note how similar this map is to the Ice Age map. No wonder those areas were glaciated during the last ice age. This weekend into Monday, the cold will extend across northern tier states from Washington to Maine and as far south as Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Virginia. According to the Climate Prediction Center, you are talking about 30 degrees below normal highs. That is pretty darn cold, said National Weather Service meteorologist James Brown in Maine. Up to half a foot, 15 centimeters of snow could fall from the upper Mississippi Valley to the northeast on Friday and Saturday, while areas east of the Appalachians could see freezing rain and sleet on Saturday.